Wait, what? That's weird. Oh, it's killing me. Oh, I'm cool. You know, people tell me I've got to go easier on these gaming journalists. I slam them too hard too often. And some days I do wonder if that is true. Today is not one of those days, though. As you may have heard, the epic journalists over at Kotaku, the voices of truth and reason in this industry, discovered something incredibly disgusting, detestable, hidden deep within the lyrics of one of the songs from Persona 5 that's featured in the new hit game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Nintendo Switch. Let's take a listen.
Let's go, let's play, retarded. What did you say? Retarded.
So naturally, as any top-tier journalist would do after hearing this, Kotaku's Laura Kate Dale wrote up an article for the site titled Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's Persona 5 DLC includes a disability slur, stating that yes, in fact, the singer is using the word retarded, which we're all well aware is a no-no word, as she claims the lyrics are let's go, let's play, retarded. Which before even looking into this, before even listening to the song back, myself and I'm sure many other people with actual brains thought, doesn't that just sound weird? Again, let's go, let's play, retarded? Like what? What does that mean? Then after listening to it, I also don't think it sounds like retarded. Now, I haven't seen any official confirmation of what is being said. The line isn't listed in any lyrics that I've seen. It's one of those kind of like ad-libbed type deals. If you've got a link or something to official lyrics that does have it listed, please let me know. But I've seen multiple claims here. Retort it, retard it, and retardando. And I'm honestly leaning more towards the latter words, which do partly contain the claim here, and I'll get into why. You see, the big problem here, and partly why this backfired so hard, is that the singer of the song, Lin Inaizumi, which I'm sure I just butchered that because I don't speak Japanese and she isn't a native English speaker, so her pronunciations are obviously not going to be perfect. And this is something many who responded to the article pointed out, that in Kotaku's seeming attempt to score some woke points, they actually come off sounding a bit racist themselves, by inferring a pronunciation, and as a result, and perhaps more importantly, an intention that doesn't seem to be there. Now, the reason I think she's saying retarded or the retardando is because I think that's the phrasing that makes the most sense. The actual meaning of retard is to essentially slow down, and it is used a lot in music, and retardando specifically means an indication to gradually decrease the tempo of the music. If you look at where this happens in the song, it's during a segment where the song itself does slow down. Again, this is just what I hear, and to reiterate, we're talking about someone who doesn't speak English as their primary language. Do you really think they had to? They just couldn't help themselves to throw a little jab against disabled people? You think that was the intention? Really? Now, is it possible to hear the word retarded here? Sure, I do believe that, but that's not why I think Kotaku and the writer Dale are in such hot water. Even in the article, she mentions that it, quote, appears the term retarded is used. But again, what is the title of the article? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's Persona 5 DLC includes a disability slur. The title isn't it appears to include a disability slur or may include a disability slur. It's simply includes a disability slur. As if what you're presenting is factual, 100% certain. Clearly, it's far from it, and you even admit to as much in the article. But no, you went with the headline title that was sure to get you more clicks, even if it wasn't accurate. Who cares if you make people think that Atlas and Nintendo both support making fun of people with disabilities? As long as you get those clicks, right? I mean, I know you guys are bad at your job, but it doesn't take much to look into what other words may sound like this, what they actually might be trying to say here. There's no mention in the original article of any of these other possibilities, and you close by saying you've reached out to Nintendo and Persona 5's European publisher Deep Silver for comment. If that's the case, why wouldn't you just wait to see what they had to say before publishing the article? It's not like this is extremely timely. We are talking about a song that was originally in Persona 5. It's definitely not brand new. The reason you didn't wait is simply because you didn't care. And Atlas did respond, had a great response in fact, saying simply, the song doesn't contain the word retarded. It's great because this triggered them even more. They write in the follow-up, oh, we frustratingly still don't know exactly what they say. No, the truth is no one cares but you. You're so overly desperate to find any little possible thing that could be triggering that you end up making yourselves look like complete idiots. No one cared before this. The song again has been out for a long time, and no one's gonna care after. Sure enough, Kotaku and Dale have gotten immense backlash over this, and deservedly so in my opinion. I think they should get every single angry comment that they do. This is becoming so routine for these supposed big trusted gaming sites to put out crap like this. I can't believe this is associated with someone like Jason Schreier, who, even though I disagree with him on a lot of things, blows the doors off on tons of huge stories in the industry. And he's a member of the same organization that published this garbage? I've said it a bunch of times. I actually got a bit of heat for saying it back on Spawnwave's podcast a couple months ago, that I believe the days are numbered for many of these sites. They continue to damage their credibility to the point where I doubt it can be repaired. More and more people see them as a joke every day, and it's like they just don't seem to have really any remorse for what they do. The original article, is still up, even though they came out and were like, oh, we screwed up. That original is still up with the same title. They said, oh, well, we don't delete old articles. Okay, well, you gotta do something. You should change the title. The fact that you can still Google and find an article that says, oh, Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC contains a disabled slur is ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. And how about posting something where you apologize to Nintendo, to Atlas, to the singer in Izumi? Again, it's obvious, because you don't give a shit. You're going to be up to doing the same crap next week. So who cares? The writer Dale says she's going offline for a while. She does throw the word sorry in her send-off tweet, but she's clearly trying to play the victim here. Like, oh, I've got to leave because of all this backlash, these mean internet trolls. Hope everyone else is okay. That's me. I just worry about other people. Yeah, sure. How about say what you're sorry for? You're sorry for what? Blatantly lying in your headline? Being intentionally nefarious? Own up to it, for heaven's sake. Because I do believe you're a bad journalist, but I don't believe you're this bad, this stupid, to not understand what you were doing with that title. I'm confident you knew exactly what you were doing, and for that reason, you should probably take an extended vacation, or perhaps even retire, because people are not going to ever let you live this down, nor should they. Anyway, with that, this video's a wrap. Let me know your thoughts about this latest virtue signaling fail from Kotaku in the comments. Do you think this was just about getting some clicks? Or maybe they deliberately tried to damage these companies? Or perhaps they're just incredibly dumb? Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this discussion of the most recent Kotaku screw-up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you want to keep the conversation going, hit me up on Twitter, @JohnnyZakari, and join my Discord, ChiGuy and Friends. Link to both in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.